I'm tired of playing this rigged game. Shitty salary. Can barely afford groceries anymore. Can barely pay rent. Can't buy a home. Don't have extra money to ever have fun. Don't have extra time to have fun. I hate waking up every Monday and reliving this BS life. There's 20 million plus one things I'd rather be doing than working making this giant company more money. How do companies have record profits year after year but I don't get a record-breaking bonus? I hate what I do and I'm sick and tired of it. How have we all just settled for this? Is this really life? This is what we have to do for the rest of our lives. This morning on my way into the clinic, I saw a sticker on someone's rear window that said, "Profits are your stolen wages." I don't have an answer. But you're not alone. I started working when I was 15 so I could earn some pocket money to have fun with my friends. I'm now 34 and have less pocket money than I did then. Despite having a degree and almost 20 years of work experience now. So yeah, it sucks. You can thank corporate lobbyists for corrupting our government to look after the filthy rich. Elites through tax cuts while suppressing the working class. There sure is a lot of pick yourself up by the bootstraps going on in this sub-lately thinking face. This is why suicide rate are going up. Sadly, I don't see it changing anytime soon. I remember when this sub caught the ire of the MSM elite. They were worried this sub would be a place to organize anti-work movements. Hence over time it gets infiltrated like all the other subs that give an opportunity to disrupt the status quo. No surprise you are now seeing BS pro-work comments from people paid to be here or AI scripts. Because if they give employees record-breaking bonuses, they won't have record-breaking profit. And they deserve it more than you. Don't ya know? Man shrugging medium light skin tone. I've been job hunting lately and I've gotten really suspicious as most jobs listed as remote are not, and they don't want to be transparent about pay. First thing I ask is where is the job and what is the pay so neither one of us waste each other's time. It's so easy for people to say to job hop. Doing it is an entirely different thing. The game is rigged start to finish. And what are bonuses? It's been so long since I got one. Unionize. Call your local labor board for info on how. United you bargain, divided you beg. How do companies have record profits year after year but I don't get a record-breaking bonus? Quote, because they're not legally required to do so and they make sure the law stays that way by leveraging the wealth. You don't have to write the laws themselves and have their puppets pass them. This is monopoly and you have to play to stay alive. But at the same time, you can't win unless you get super lucky. You're just meant to play until you have nothing left to extract profit from. Then you're discarded. And absolutely no Republican or Democrat will change the rules of the game ever. Capitalism is quite literally the state religion of the US. How have we all just settled for this? Quote, because everyone expects someone else to do the fighting. If we were all really, collectively tired of this, heads would be proverbially rolling. But they're not. Because everyone wants someone else to do the hard work of keeping others accountable. Rigged is right. Business interests own government and regulators. It's not a new thing. Just becoming more flagrant as people actively vote against their own best interests. Too many corporate infiltrators. Remind them that they're bootlickers. They're invading all of Reddit, not just this sub. Let me introduce to you my good friend Karl Marx. And his little-known works like the Communist Manifesto. Irreverence aside, you're not alone in this. People felt like this in the 1800s, 1900s, and of course now in the 2000s we still feel this way. I know we have a lot of anti-communist sentiment in this sub. But the stuff you're saying today is quite literally no different to what workers were saying centuries ago. Again, you are not alone. You're part of the working class. Which means you're a member of the largest class on earth. I think everyone should just not show up period until employers are forced to raise wages. They can afford it. All corporations have record profits the last 3 years. We are letting them do this to us. I honestly don't know why we aren't rioting in the streets. It starts with a collective organized effort from our generation just to step away from consumerism. But we all know that won't happen. We are the reason why these companies post record profits. I could live out the rest of my life without Coca-Cola, Frito-Lay, Apple, Walmart, and it would be for the better. I left, for all the reasons you stated. Eat the rich. Have you tried violence? Seems like this is what we are pushed into.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.